Well, hi there, how are you? Hope you're well. There's something rather spooky about the evening. I don't know what it is. It feels as though there's something around tonight. So it's rather interesting to see where we go. I've got an older woman, first of all, who came to meet me in the hall as I was coming in. A bit odd. She wants to thank someone for when she was passing over, they took care of her. Like personally took care of her. You know, like washed her and bathed her. And it was very private and very intimate. So I don't know who it is, but an older lady, and she's very smiley now. She was in a lot of pain before she passed. Hi there, everybody. How are you? Erica Murray's joined us. How are you, madam? Angela Martin. Laura McGregor, good evening to you. Hi there, Stephen Hawkins. I haven't seen you for ages. How are you doing? Dana Nick, how are you, darling? Linda McGeckney, how are you? She's still here, this lady. So she wants, whoever it is, she wants to be known to you anyway. They've got no name. But she was very frail before she passed. And she was a very proud woman in her time. And because she was very proud, she was very, anything personal like that, you know, like toilet and all that stuff, was also very important to her. So anyway, she's here to say thank you, and I can't get to who it is because I'm not getting the name. She's just awfully smiley that she's been able to come through. I don't think she's been through to anybody before. I think this might be her first time. Anyway, how are you all doing? How's your Wednesday going? Hi there, Linda Ann Miller. I want you to watch a scalp problem, Linda, and I want you to watch a skin problem. Suddenly got that feeling when I said hello to you. Oh, it's awful. But I want you to watch out for that, okay? Hi, Maima, how are you? Maima McKillop syndrome.
Oh, hello.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Mr. John Paulding is here. God help us all. Anyway, Elaine Whoopie-song.
Tilt that, you can see yourself, yeah?
Can I?
No, on this one here.
Yeah.
Tilt this forward, because you're right at the bottom of the screen.
Well, I'm not on that one.
Oh, what the hell am I watching?
Well, you must be in ITV.
Well, you're wearing different clothes on this one.
Is that what it is? I'm a different person. There it's conked out now. Oh, where did it go? You touch things. I told you things are strange tonight. You touch things and they all go haywire. What's going on here? Am I back? No.
Give it to me.
Oh, here. Sorry about this. You see, you touch things, so that's how I know things are really kind of sparky tonight. Okay, I know that I've just said hello to Stephen Hockey, but I'd like to tell you there's also a man here called Stephen, wishes to speak to someone as well. Would you like to come through for me, please? I'd be grateful. Cheers, having tea tonight. You're having wine?
No, tea. I'm on a diet.
You're on a diet? No, don't. And how does this diet take you?
Well, it takes me away from the blessed alcohol.
How long for, do you think?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. I'll give you to Friday.
Thanks for the support.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. Stephen is talking about repairs to furniture. So he did something with furniture. He was an upholsterer, I think, something like that. Anybody there can take this, please come in. If not, I'm sorry to ask you at this early stage, but would you share this out, please, because it may belong to somebody else that's not in the room tonight. I'd be grateful. That's not a plug for sharing, but I'd love you to share, but it just feels like that, okay? But this person worked, I can see tools and I can see nails going in and I can see wood getting sanded and I can see like leather being pulled. So it's somebody that worked in furniture, okay? Can't quite say a carpenter. A carpenter would be wrong.
Like an upholsterer.
An upholsterer, yeah. But I definitely got the name Stephen. So I'll leave it with you. Hi there, Mr. McGregor. How are you? Sammy, hi there. Sammy Joe's in. Jemima's asking for us. Oh, Mima, thanks very much. Margaret Finnegan's in. Frank, how are you? I'm all right, thank you. A bit spooky in here tonight. I don't know why. Margaret Mackenzie, how are you? The one and only Maggie Mackenzie. She's saying, evening, boys.
Evening.
Evening. It's all going very fast now, so I can't keep up with it. The specs need going. The Gregory Pecks need to go. Ah, hello. Do you know, I can't see any better than mine. Do you think I need my eyes tested? One word, be gentle. You that is without alcohol. Pickle Walsh, hi there.
Or bread or potatoes.
Or bread and potatoes, oh dear.
I'm dying here.
He's dying here. You need Liz Simpson. Fran McNabb, how are you doing? Right, Anne's saying it sounds like a gran. I need a little bit more than Anne. This is Anne A. Young we're talking to, Joe.
Yeah.
Now listen, Anne, I need a wee bit more than that because this woman, it was very, very personal. Whoever it is, she wants to talk to the person who looked after her before she passed and tended to her in the toilet area, I'm trying to say. Washed her, cleaned her, that stuff. So if it's you, could you come back and tell me if it is? Well, she would have said yes, it was you so far, but she's still here, very smiley lady, but very private and very strong when she lived here. Anne's come back to say, my Wednesday has not been good. Neither does John's, and it's to do with the lack of alcohol.
No, Sharon, I'm not doing dry January. I'm doing diets. Diet fortnight.
Diet fortnight? Who's saying that?
Well, Sharon Wright's saying I'm doing dry January. I don't have the willpower, Sharon.
I'll give him to Friday. And the Pinot will float out of a fridge towards him. You know, like that mirage you get in the desert. Think of a bit like that.
Right, Anna Young.
She said, yes, it's very personal. That was my mum who washed her. Then, okay, then, Anne, I think maybe this is for you. Okay. And you can't take somebody called Stephen as well, can you? It's ironic. They're not together, but they came in together. And I just don't know if it's two separate people at the moment, but I'll tell you in a minute. Okay, then, Anne, this lady wants, if it is your mother, she wants to say thank you. Now she's showing me something like a locket, something around her neck that she wanted a daughter to have or something. I think she took it off to give her it. Would you come back and let me know? I'll let Joan know this one, please. Okay. And maybe she's through on because you're having a terrible Wednesday. Who knows? So let's have a look anyway for you. Let's see what the cards have for you. The devil is upside down, so whatever's been binding you since Christmas is now leaving you. And before Christmas, it's now leaving you. Crossed by the Queen of Swords. So I need to ask you, are you worried about your mother? Are you worried about a situation that you're in that you feel as though that your back's against the wall? And if that is the case, Anne, please let me know. What else is around for you? A bit of a disappointment. I can take what you're saying about rotten Wednesday. I think it's quite a bit more than that. So
she has a mum's locket.
You do. You've got the locket. See, she took the locket off and gave it over. So it was to your mum, was it?
I don't. She didn't say. I might just made that up. She didn't say a mum. I don't know if it is a mum you're talking about.
The locket. Look and see.
I have a wee praying hands locket belonging to her.
Oh, is that right? It's a locket. So you understand what I'm saying. So we've got the right connection here for you as well. Now she's telling me that it looks as though things are awfully tough, and that you're going through it. And somebody whose dreams were going to be wonderful, somebody who was going to do so much for their life, it hasn't happened yet. And you have to hold on there because that's going to change. There's also, she's showing me a change of a house now, and a change of, well, I'm in the house rather than the change of house. It looks like, believe it or not, a change of bedroom. There's something being done to a bedroom in some way. But things will improve. But she's saying that will take the time to improve. And now there's an older man with her too. But he doesn't really talk. He's just there with her. Lots of people see a lot of change around you. I personally like what you're doing, Nan, because there's a lot of creativity coming up for you, and you have to trust it. Trust that the things that you want to see happen and to make happen can. And they will. That's if you let them happen. But you sure you can't take Stephen as well? They seem to be together, but I don't know, they're not don't connect just yet. Anyway, here's a thing. You've come up with some kind of idea over Christmas and New Year, please deal with it. Don't sit on it, don't think it's not any good. Make it happen, make it move. There's going to be somebody also around you, a lot of teeth problems right here, real sore. But she's not alone, she's with you a lot. And the smile is so encouraging, this she's got on her face. Quiet and proud, but very, very happy to connect with you.
That understand you're spot on. I don't know what about.
Well, thank you anyway. But I'll have to say to you, please take her love, because she wants you to know she's with you. And I don't know if it's just because you've had a lot on Wednesday. I think you've had a lot of time. But the whole thing about going forward is excellent. As well, can I ask you, is your mum been well? Is she under the weather? There might be a worry over health there. There's somebody else around you that I don't know if they passed with a stroke, but they've had a, is it IT they call them? The UTI or something, I don't know what they're called.
Anna's just had all the teeth out.
Oh, you've had all your teeth out. Oh, it's sore. But I want you to watch, I'm getting pains up and down my arm here, but I know it's got to do with my head and my neck. But I think that that's, they used to call it years ago a shock. It's not a stroke, it's something slight. But whoever it is really needs to watch the blood pressure scenario, okay? Now here's a real strange thing I'm being shown now. And she's not showing me this, but I'm picking it up. I love the place, I've been there a few times, but you're going, it would seem. You please remember the name, Fuerteventura. It's one of the Canary Islands. And I've just walking beside you, now she's walking beside me down this main road, and it leads to a main hill right down towards a dock. And it's called the Music Square for some reason. I've just been taking there for you. And can you take the name Graham? Thank you, if you can. But that's what I'm getting for you. And Stephen doesn't belong? No.
No, but her dad had a stroke.
Your father had a stroke, is that what it was? Okay. And you can't take Stephen. Who is this man then? Because he seems to be around this woman. Is it a friend of hers, or was it a friend of the family or something? But I'm showing the tools. He worked with wood, he worked with, so I would say soft furnishings. That's wrong to say that, isn't it? It's more like upholstery, like we said. He would make things, and you know, that's what you would have. There's Liz Simpson, and he's desperate to talk to you, Liz, because he is hungry, because he cannot have bread, potatoes, or anything.
Or alcohol.
Or alcohol. Oh. So Liz, he needs your helping hand. So I think that the news that I've got for you is don't give up on something that's been in your mind for a while. She's with you and she will help you all the way here. Okay? Tell your mum if she suffers from this cough, because it's, you know, I suddenly feel as if I'm coughing an awful lot, and all my lungs are sore, my back's sore, my chest sore, and it's a kind of infection. So tell her to see to it if it is your mum. Okay? So listen, my darling, here's the end of the message for you. All will be well by July, and out of it you will go. I'm going to say it's not been easy for you. Even on all the changes that have happened in your life, one minute everything's all right, next thing it's awful. It goes like that for you. You're never in between. But all of that sort of up and down scenario will be finished by July. Thank you very much. Please know that this woman's with you and she wants you to hold the locket, and you'll connect with her. All right, my darling, thanks very much for coming in tonight. Thank you. Now, is there anybody out there can take Stephen? And if you can't, please come back. That's the name I'm getting. It's clear as. I wonder if it belongs to Stephen Hawking.
Well, something's just popped in my head.
Yeah.
Sharon Graham's in,
Yeah.
and her brother Stephen
Hello.
does furniture.
That's it. Sharon Graham there, please. Can I speak to Sharon Graham if you're there?
That's what Stephen does.
Is that what he does? Why didn't you say that then? But why would he? I know why he came in with the old woman now. Because Sharon's mum's a hospital. Isn't she? She's not in the hospital, she's not a nursing home.
Mm-hmm.
Are you there, Sean? Are you? This is a message for Stephen. Okay? It's clear as a bell. And it's to do with furnishings, isn't it? Yes, that's what he does, isn't it? Mm. Here's a message for Stephen. I don't know what he's getting this for. Oh, God. Dunoon. And you have to be with him. He'll be with you. It needs to be done. You need to deal with it. I know you don't want to hear that news, but tough. If this is who I think it is, then it's the messages for Stephen, because Stephen has to know that he has to get behind something at the moment. Sometimes Stephen chops and changes in his mood. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. One minute he's all there, next minute he's no there at all. It's like that. Well, I've got a funny feeling he's got something major coming up here, and he has to be very much on the ball. But you have to also deal with, very much you have to deal with your mum shortly. It's a big thing coming up connected to your mum, and it also has a lot to do with Dunoon. Could you please come back and let me know if I'm on the right track? And then also to tell you that there's a pregnancy here, and I would not put the colour blue on this baby. Okay, doke. I hope that's for you. It seems to be. Whoever I'm talking about, real bad chest, felt, you know, that was it. Took me, I went over all these tools. I think this is your dad. So you need to come back and let me know, Sean, if I'm on the right track. But the message for Stephen is he's got to get behind everything. That's what I've been told. Okay? Thanks very much, darling.
Sharon might get up later because she's not responding, so maybe she's lost the signal, but I saw her come in.
Right. But I'm glad you said that that's who it was, because it was like really clear. But it came in because of the old lady. I know her mum's in hospital, so there you go. Anyway, let's get on. Who else is here? Who's here? I can't see, but with my glasses. 12.
Karen
Okay.
Gans is saying hello, Uncle Frank,
Hello, Cam.
from her and Jack.
How you doing? Teresa McCartney's in. Can you see anything from me, maybe in my profile picture? I don't understand it. Do you?
Well, I think Karen, you see anything for her and maybe developing a profile picture.
Well, if I get it, I get it. What happens is, well, I have got something now. What's her name again?
I don't know.
This is a real shortness of breath you've just taken. I can't, you need to go. Here I'm here. Real shortness of breath. We're talking about people having a lot of problems with breathing. What I'm getting is like my heart skipping a beat. Do you know what I mean? It's that palpitation. Palpitation. There you go.
It's Teresa McCartney talking to her.
Right, Teresa. Sorry about that. So I need to tell you that one, Teresa, as soon as you said hello there. See, sometimes it happens really quick. It's an odd night tonight. There's a lot going on. I can't find you. Anyway, let's have a look for Teresa. Will we do that?
Mm-hmm.
Teresa.
Go to the bottom. She's just messaged you now.
Oh, I can't see. Oh, oh my goodness.
Right to the bottom.
From my loved ones, Frank.
She's asking about the house move.
A house move.
Oh no, that's somebody else. Sorry.
It's not what I've got. What I've got here is a wish. There's something that you wish not for you, but for a male. And that wish is going to be granted, and very soon. Over the next 9 weeks. It's great news. Happiness is very big for you, and it's coming. Well, who is this with the heart condition? Not heart condition, not the heart condition. What have I got? Palpitations. It's kind of like, no, 1 minute. Have you ever done that, George? It's like your heart misses a beat or something. No.
No, maybe when I get older.
The wrong thing to say. Oh, sharpness of a knife. Honestly, you ran into my knife 5 times. I'm going to kill you. Anyway, stop interrupting, Nadine. The sun will shine in your life. You will have abundance, joy, and harmony. You've got a tremendous time, and the happiness card is yours. I'll just show you it. Here you go. What does it say?
Happiness.
What does that say?
The sun.
What does this say?
Abundance.
Congratulations. So whatever it is, as far as the health is concerned, needs to be dealt with. The thing is, there is this male who really needs to get the break, and he's getting it. 1 minute he's okay, you know, everything's going really fine, Teresa, and then it's like, oh, just gives up. And Teresa, can I ask you why I've got a child here as well for you? We're connected to you because I've been shown a little, believe it or not, a little wooden train with carriages at the back. Who is this? What is that to do with you? Would you come back and let me know? But this, amazing. Congratulations. You're getting a real good break, Teresa. Well done, you.
Teresa gets the panic attacks and
Oh, it's you.
anxiety.
It's you. Go and stop it. All this panic. Because honestly, it's like, I hate that feeling. But you're giving it to me, and I'd rather you didn't. Anyway, because you take the child thing and getting a little tiny, little wooden train set, as you know, and I'm getting it going up and down. I don't know why I'm getting it though. But the rest of it, I don't know if this takes your panics away. But I'll tell you what, your future is looking excellent. Congratulations, especially for the male that you wish for, the one that you want to do well on and will. Okay, my honey. Thank you so much. If you can come back quickly. I lost my baby, but my brother's also passed as a baby. It's your brother. So hello, say hello now, because you're not your own. I'm glad they're all coming through for you because they're all bringing you the news that I've just given you. This is well done stuff. And listen, you know, I mean, look at that couple who, you know, put a New Year win. Wow, New Year's Day, you know. What was it, 115 million? Well done to them. Absolutely wonderful. I applaud them. That's not your luck. Your luck's something else. Your luck is change, wishes coming true, happiness, celebration, joy. So know that. And know that whatever's passed for you is around you now. And also, can I ask you, what Stirling means to you? And going from Stirling to Falkirk, and Linlithgow, and Edinburgh. I know that sounds daft, but that's the route I've just been taking. Okay, come back and let me know. Listen, I know you've had your troubles, and I know you've had your worries. You wouldn't be a human being if you didn't. But you're getting a break here from it all, and it looks great. Well done, you. Fabulous news, Teresa. Yay. Take care. Take all the love from Spirit, because there's an awful lot about you. All right, thank you. Yes.
No, I don't know if you're getting anything from, but Lois, you know who, is in hospital and is desperate for a card.
Lois,
Lois.
You know who? Lois. Look. Lois needs a card because she's in hospital.
Yeah, she's in hospital.
Oh, sweetheart. I hope you've been getting well. Let's have a really look for you. Who's Joe? Lewis? I've got somebody called Joe. Things move quickly. Big crossroads, big change waiting for you. Really getting a very good move, Lewis. I see your health card right now. You're going to have to deal with this. Whatever this illness is, whatever you've got, whatever it is, it will take a wee while, but you're getting over this. The star's out for you, and the star means healing and opportunity of moving on. Somebody is getting involved in house moves. I'd love to know who Joe is. And also, could you tell me, Joe, painter, decorator, does a lot of houses? So, very sudden opportunity, sudden change, moving away in a new direction. I love it. As far as health is concerned, if they say these are the pills you have to take, then take them. Do you know what I mean? Don't skip round corners, you know, that kind of attitude that John Holden has, like, man, it's fine. Because I don't believe it. So do what you're told. I love, what does that say, Johnny?
Stop moving it. The star.
Now, the star means healing, and it means hope for you. So new beginnings, do you hear me? Get well soon. Can we have a great big show of loves, everybody that's in, please? for Lois because she's in hospital and
Her
she needs
friend's painter job.
Oh, your friend's called painter, called Joe, and he's a painter, right? Okay. Anyway, can we have a wee show of love, please? Lucy's in hospital. She needs a wee bit.
Lois.
Lois needs a bit of support. Come on. There you go. And whatever hospital you're in, we'd all like to thank the nursing staff and the doctors that are looking after you too, of course. It's not too bad. Big change of direction very soon. A bit of success too, gotta tell you. Things will come suddenly, they won't. But I'm sure you'll cope with it. All right, man. Thank you.
You
Yes.
probably want to answer this, Frank. Sheila Barkley White is saying, why can't messages be done by what you're feeling and not who you're told to read for? Just curious.
Is that you getting a hard time?
Well, you do read for who you're drawn to.
Oh yes, I do. It's not that, like, for example, Teresa. It wasn't until I passed Teresa and I went back to Teresa that I got this sudden panic in my chest. This what's the word? The panic attack thing. You know, skipping a beat, your heart. What's that? Put it? Palpitation. And the minute you get that, or the minute you feel something, or the minute you connect, that's who it's for. I'm sorry if it's not your turn just yet, but I'm sure it will come. And also, of course, there's an awful lot of people coming in at the moment. I think there's 80 people, and 77, 80 people. I'm trying to get around to as many as I can. But it's a spooky night tonight. It's an odd night, so listen well for spirit, because there's a lot around, okay? And also, I'd like to talk to somebody now. It may even be you, but I'd like to talk to somebody who's had a problem with this, not this eye here. And this eye here it's just in there. It's not inside the eye, it's there. And there's an odd feeling and it's kind of jumping like that. It's like pulsing. Do you have that? And if you do, then I'm drawn to you. Okay? No? Just come back yet?
No, but there's a light on this, so.
It's like a little feeling of it pulsing away there. Jean Beck saying hi. Love how you help everyone. Oh, thank you. Anne Gates, Frank, tell me where my glasses are, please. I can hardly see myself, Anne. Get in there and find them.
And you were looking for those on Sunday. If you've not found them yet, they're away.
Did you hear what he said? He said if you were looking for them on Sunday, too, he says, and if they're not there, they're gone.
And I'm not psychic.
Oh, no, you're not. He's alcoholic, but he's certainly not psychic. That's so cruel. Well, they did bring age into it. Anyway, a wee drop of tea. Now listen, advert time. Now, I'm going to tell you, spooks are out tonight, so I tend to spook. Spirit is out tonight. I'll not get on very much in the circle, will I? I'm the only one I've ever known that swore in a church. Because, were you there? You were there, aren't you? I get called up to take the platform and oh, we've got a star man here, and I went, oh, you. The echoed around this and I went, oh, just swore in the church. Don't think I'll be asked on the platform.
It's another place you're not going to invite back.
Oh, I was invited back because I got up and I did some, but not a lot, because I had great respect for the meeting that was on at the moment. Hi there, Edna Carmichael. How's you? Old Jack having a good day. James Edward. You know, it's a bit odd. Anyway, it's going on now. I'm taking somebody else now.
Terry Ruff gets pulse in her eye occasionally, and she's started to wear glasses, left eye.
Terry, I'm going to come back to you, but first I need to talk to somebody out there who very drawn to the country, very drawn to walking to the country, in the countryside, needs to walk along, likes walking long distances, has got an awful lot to do with being drawn to a farm. I wouldn't suddenly say wants to be a farmer or anything like that, or work on farms. But I'm drawn to it, and I'm being taken, because I'm getting to see this gate, this wooden gate all the time, but I know that the path beyond it will take me up a hill. So if you're out there, will you please come back and let me know who you are? Terry, let's go back to Terry. Is that right?
Terry Ruff.
Okay, Terry, you can take this pulsing eye sign here. Oh, it's not this one, it's this one. Pulses away on occasions. You need to deal with that, Terry. And that's not an optician, that's a doctor you need to see. Because that could be more than you think. Let me see what's going on for Terry. A lot of arguments, a lot of fights, a lot of drama going on around about you. And did you know something? I always think when they're all this fighting is going on, let them. But then that's my attitude. But I don't know if it's just for you. I think it's for a man, and he's having debates at the moment, and a lot. I'm saying debates, but an awful lot of arguments and panic going on here. And we have to talk about money as well. So a big money decision has to be made, Terry. So don't be afraid of that. Your hopes and fears of losing everything, losing, saying goodbye, all of that stuff. On one hand, you want it, the next you don't. But the outcome here, see it through. See everything through until the end, please, if you wouldn't mind. There's a lot of drama, a lot of looking at the eyes of the look. Yeah, definitely is you. So you need to see this all through. The Wheel of Fortune's over this because what's going on here is meant to happen. And I hope that there's a sense of destiny in it. So on one hand, everything's one hand is meant to be. Do you know what I mean? And the other, you don't want anything like this. But because you go through this time, things beyond this is better. Okay? It's a bit like just what I've said there about opening up that fence and seeing the hill. A long walk, it's like that for you. There's lots in front of you to get through, but you'll get through it. Stop panicking about money. The money scenarios will be sorted out. Okay, things have changed in your life, but they do anyway. And maybe we could say goodbye to some old things, you know. Maybe they're hanging around too long. Okay, can I ask you, are you drawn to the water? Would you like to be in the water's edge or near the water? I've just been taken, but it's like housing. So I wouldn't be, you know, I'm not talking about going for a paddle here, but I'm talking about living in a place where you can see the water. Would you come back and let us know? Anyway, this eye, please take care of it because it's annoying me now. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.
Now, there's two folks that responded to the countryside and the fence and the walking.
Oh, right, let's see who it is.
So, two folk. One of them was Steve. Evelyn Cook is in the Ramblers.
Las Ramblas?
No, the Ramblers Association.
Oh, right. So you've been in Spain there. Barcelona.
And also Stephen Devlin's new boss used to be a sheep farmer and he walks everywhere. I don't know.
I think it's the first one.
Okay.
The Ramblers Association, right?
Right, Evelyn Cook.
Evelyn, are you there? Can we speak with you? Thank you. I don't know why I've been telling you that. I don't want to be anywhere in a farm, but I'm around it a lot. And I would have to go through this farm, open this gate to get on this road. And it's like, I'm looking at it's like a farm road, but if I look up, it's got a really long road up into this really big hill in front of me. I'm not talking mountain, but a hill, and you can walk on this hill. It's quite beautiful. You have to go through a lot of wood. There's a part where you just go through a wood to get to it, though. It's one of the bends. So it seems as though there's something very much apart for you. It's very sunny, so I don't think things are awful for. But let's have a look for everyone, will we? Oh my goodness. Okay then, everyone, let's get started here. Whatever it is that you've been involved in, or whatever it is that you're now thinking up, because there's lots of ideas around about you, opportunities, and like there's 10 different things all at once. I've got what's called success. Now, success is crossing you, and the reason it's crossing you is because for the last 7 years, whatever you've been doing has all been about, how can I put this? It's all been about getting things sorted out your way. Do you know what I mean by that? And also, could you tell me who the baby is as well, the children? Anyway, over the last 7 years, we've come up with lots of things, these ideas, and now for all your hard work and whatever you've been involved in, it is about to pay you handsomely. So, well done you. Oh, great opportunity. There's something you're planning financially too, that would, on the Fool's out as well, one of my favourite cards. And if the Fool's out for you, it means that it's coming up as a new beginning. So, and I think you've tried to do something like this before. Whatever it may be, it's coming back for you now, and I love it. Okay, really, really good for you. Well done. And don't give up, even though those things seem to be all flying about in the air. Really good work if you go for it. Success is not an easy thing, you know, because you put that work in to get this, and it'll pay you off now. Okay, enjoy the ramble, enjoy the walking, enjoy whatever it is that you go, because there's an awful lot of space between you and whatever. So I don't know how often you go out in that. Do you get a lot in it, do you think? You would if you were a rambler, huh? What do you think, John?
What?
You'd go out, you'd bet a lot if you were.
Yeah, the very nature of rambling means it's outside.
No, but I mean, you'd keep going.
Right.
Don't know what else. Is there anything else? Sometimes I'm getting all kinds of different things. Could you tell me who was wanting to go into a restaurant, or who wanted to be involved in restaurant work? No, that sounds daft. For one area you're out there working and making something happen for yourself, and out walking and seeing all the world. And the other, somebody wants to stay indoors and cook. Good luck. It looks good for you. Okay, I like that success card, Johnny. Have a look at that.
Success.
It really is not just about instant success, though. It's about something that you've been working towards. Well done, Evelyn. Now listen, this spooky stuff's going to go on quite a while, so I'll be here most of the evening. So if you, once the show's over, if you feel like it and you want the answer to a question, what I'd like you to do is to get on your mobile phone and text the word Frank followed by your question to 85358. And if you can do that, I will answer your question. Remember, if you'd like a face-to-face, all you have to do is hit the book now button at the top. What is it? Yes.
Evelyn used to be a chef.
Oh, you used to be a chef, Evelyn.
Right.
So you used to be a chef, did you, darling? Well, that's the thing about food. I've got food. Oh, don't say that to Johnny tonight, because Johnny is on the diet. Well, Evelyn, I really do hope that things go for you, because whatever it is, it's like a successful thing now. And I've got to say, whatever it has been hanging around for a while, okay, is now coming into so. Oh, listen, another thing just before you go, Evelyn, I don't think this is you, but I need to ask you who it is. And this is a really stupid thing to say, because the whole world will go, I'm right. Who is it that's taking these flushes all the time? And they're around you, and God said they're not you. But oh, the flushes and the heat. Yeah. Is it called the change of life? Somebody has it near you. Okay. I think everything will settle for you. I think it'll come down to a nice place, Evan. There's a real nice balance coming up for you. But I love the new beginnings, and I like the new attitude, and that's the whole thing about you. I don't care what age you are. You might be young, you might be old. I don't know. But what I do know is that it's inspiring. It's like new, because the Fool's over it, so it's a brand new way, a new beginning, a new attitude. And the more you keep that in place, the better it will be. Take care, my darling. Thanks for coming in. So, who else is here? Let's see. It's St. Neidcart Hospital. I really must deal with that. Oh, here, see, the minute you touch this.
Trisha McDonald's a great name for a chef, Edwin Cook.
Yes. I used to know a couple of people, and if Liz Simpson's in, she'd know them too. Martha Cook, Mr. and Mrs. Cook, as I remember. They were great. They used to do a lot of outside catering as well. So, Anita, hi there. Is that Macaulay? M-U-L-C-A-H-Y?
Probably.
Is it? Can I talk with you? Because you're not the first person today that I've been talking to about this. Now, what do you do when you're trying to be either a good daughter to your parents, or that you're trying to do your best, and yet at the same time in your own family, what do you do when you're trying to hold the job down, all of those things? I'm told today that a friend of mine's father has suddenly developed dactylitis or something. So anyway, it means that he needs an awful lot of care, and mum's elderly as well, and she can't cope with that. So we had a long talk about support issues and the strain that happens, the strain for yourself. Okay, so I would say to you, Anita, try very much to connect, if you wouldn't mind. If you try to connect very much with people that can give you as much help as possible. I'm sure you're involved in that at the moment, and you should be, but let's have a wee look for you to see how you cope with it. There's nothing worse, but I do understand.
Mulcahy, I think it's pronounced.
Mulcahy, is it? Sorry, I might saying your name wrong, but it is Anita, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. This has been on for a while, and this is getting you down. But there is something coming up that's going to change all of this. So I think, and suddenly, I think, and the happiness card is over it. So you're getting the breakthrough, the opportunity, and the help that you need a little bit more of. Okay? And never mind squabbling with family and all of that stuff. Never mind that. Okay? Because what you're going to see is the help and the breakthroughs that you need. Do you know what I mean by that? Breakthroughs. You know, it's all the hang-ups and all those wait on and we'll be in touch and all of that stuff. All of that's just going to crumble away and actions are going to start happening. I'll give you 8 days to 8 weeks for that. Okay? So get ready to make this move. Immediately in front of you is the happiness card. That just means that you're going to be given the opportunity and the help and, of course, the wishes that you want. So good luck, and I'm with you all the way. And I'm with that for anybody out there who are worried about parents and want to be in 2 places or 10 places at the one time and can't be. But, keep going. You can do it. And nobody said you were a bad lassie to your parents, because you're not. All right, my honey. Thanks very much for coming in. So, oh, by the way, which one of them is really ill at the moment? You need to come back and tell me. I need to. That was really sore there. And it's physical, and it's really. I hope they can communicate well with you, because it's a bit. I feel as though when I get move forward, oh, that's really painful in my back. Okay, my darling, come back and let John know if I'm along the right track. Thank you very much. Okay, who's the? Let's go up here. Got a man up there going, hiya. Hello. Right, I've got a man here, and when he passed over, well, before you'd recognise this man, because he was saying he didn't have a care in the moment, but he did. But he always had that attitude of, hey, how you doing? And I'm getting up. But he laid pipes. He dug the ground, and pipes were laid in the ground. And that's what he did. Now, what they were laid for, I don't know. So come in and please if you know who I'm talking about. I love him. He's wonderful. And wherever he is, it would be fun to be around. But that's what he did. He laid pipes in the ground. No?
I don't know.
It's nothing to do with you then.
No.
Get both up there going. If you can take that, please come in, and if you can. Hi there to Jason Caddy. How are you doing? It is rather thirsty work. Don't mention alcohol.
No, don't mention alcohol.
What a shame, son. Any spoons for me?
No, your mouth, hey, that was about 20 minutes ago.
Oh, 20 minutes.
And it's not spoons, she corrected it later on. News or
On
something.
news.
Lindsay, all right, no. I think they're trying to find out whether Lindsay Ford's dad used to lay pipes. I don't know.
Really?
No, we're trying to find out. Someone's having a conversation.
But I love his attitude, you know, when on the earth, he was very much like, hey, how you doing? Almost well. There wasn't you couldn't have had a problem with this man. Anyway, that's what he did. He laid pipes, and you've seen big concrete. You've seen them, Johnny, haven't you? Big concrete sort of.
Well, there's
like,
sewers.
sewers.
Would he work for the water board then?
Water board?
Or the local council?
How do you know that?
Because
I don't know.
I know things about the water board.
You do?
Uh-huh.
I'm awfully happy for you. Make that work again.
Yes, you've made it work.
Oh, I
yourself.
don't. It's not working here. Sort of. Can be working now?
So is anybody picking up on this
So
laying
these
pipes?
great big
Sewers.
concrete big pipes like that, they went into the ground, and I don't know what they did.
There must be sewers. There would be sewers.
Well, whoever he is, he's fabulous. I quite like him around. He's fun. Didn't have I wouldn't say he didn't have a bad word for anybody. I'm sure he had his problems like everybody else, but he's very much a kind of, yeah, how you doing?
And Lewis Dawn saying, could it be my brother-in-law, Alan?
Did he lay pipes? And I need to know a wee bit more about it. But really sort of like not a care in the world.
Jenna Dooley's saying, was this a recent passing? I guess you don't know.
No, not giving me that. I'm sorry, I'm not getting that indication. I'm just getting, I'm here. Because that's the kind of guy.
Jenna Dooley's saying it sounds like her uncle.
Really? Give me some more information, please. A little bit more. Because is this Jenna Dooley?
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's you. Hi, Jenna. Would you come through for me, honey? Would you come in? Oh. Hello. He's very happy to be here, that's for sure. Great for the news for your family, he's saying. And he likes the fact that I said he didn't have a care in the one. Sometimes I give you some good information. Okay then, Jenna. Big choices that he's come through because you're making big choices shortly. Excuse me. And then these. Oh, is that what he passed with? Something in the throat, in the chest? Could be. Anyway, he's saying that you're making very big changes at the moment for yourself and you're a bit worried about them and you've been sitting on them. And you've not to do that. I think it's also to do with all of your family. Big moves coming up. Oh, he says he likes your nature. Very happy with, you know, you don't look for any problems. You don't put up with it. That's the kind of person he was. Very happy for you. And he's happy to tell you there's a move as far as Church Street is concerned. What does Church Street mean? Oh, sorry. Church Street. Don't know why I said it, but there you go. Very big financial change coming up for you. Okay.
Lindsay Ford is saying it's her dad. Jenna's her cousin.
All right.
So they're both in.
So you're both in. So it's Lindsay and whatever.
Yeah.
Well, it's whoever it is for is here. They want you both to know that that's what's going on. But great news about the family and whatever it is, it's been not been ready to make a commitment to. But there's a very, very big change coming up. Okay, so I'm now going to move on to Lindsay. Okay. Did I ask you something, Lindsay? Were you daddy's little girl? Because it's very, it wasn't the type that showed a lot of feelings to the outside world, but he would to his family. To the outside world, it was, yeah, how you doing? But to his family, it was close. Are you daddy's little girl? I need to know.
Yes.
Yes, because that's what I've got that. So the minute you said you were in, that's what it came through with. Right, so what is, I mean, that was, Jenna's got big choices to make. You're going through this time of feeling under the weather, part of everything to do with moodiness, a bit of depression, a bit of worry, and lots of things from your past coming up. I wish you wouldn't do it. I might cheat this man's got to tell you. He's saying it's more to do with me. So I think he's talking about the work. Are you interested in this? Maybe you're not. But Lindsay, if you are, would you come in and let me know, please? And by the way, defend you to the world. He wouldn't let the wind blow in your face. Tough. Anyway, stop. He said he's sending a holiday. I don't know what he means by that. And I don't know what Church Street means either. But he's sending a holiday. So I've got to say to you, there's a break coming up for you, or suddenly it's going to come about. Okay, will you remember that? Because at the moment, it's like daylight. It's always dark in your life. It's dark at the minute. But that's going to change dramatically as well, very quickly. Forget your past. Get ready to move on. Everything will be, in a way, fulfilled. Like he's doing. I'm laying pipes. I'm laying these big pipes for the future. You've to do the same. Have some belief. Tell me something, Lindsay. Have you injured your shoulder in any way? Done anything to your arm and shoulder? Did you come back? Let me know. Thank you very much. Oh, family's great. You come around a lot. So it brings sunshine in your life, that's for sure. So he just wants to know you're there. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you to you both. It's kind of you. Please take him because he'll be around for you for ages.
And Church Street doesn't mean anything, Lindsay.
I don't know what Church Street means. I don't even know why I said it, because it's nothing to do with me. Where is Church Street anyway? There's lots of Church Streets. Church Street's in Dumbarton.
No, she's not injured her shoulder, Lindsay.
No, well, watch out for this one, Annie. Thank you. So where are we now?
If I knew that.
She says, thanks, Frank, no reference to Church Street. And Sharon Graham's come back saying Church Street is Dumbarton. Oh, there you go. So that's the name I was given. Just I didn't say it. It was said for me. So there you go. There's nothing worse when you think you're talking one way and something else goes out your mouth. That happens a lot in the shows, doesn't it, John? When you're doing a show, you're trying to concentrate on one thing and you're trying to talk to someone, and all of a sudden you say this and you go, it's you I'm talking to, and you're talking to two different people at one time, or even three all at once, and that's sometimes the way it works. And it's working like that tonight. Lindsay, I'm awful sorry to tell you that this does belong to you. So I'd like you to have a look at this, or make sure that maybe it's close to you, but that is sore, okay? Thank you. Where are we? Polly McKillamont. It's in Partick. We're all over the place now.
They're cropping up all over the place.
Good. Well, I don't know why. And I don't think it belonged to you, Lindsay. It belongs to Jenna. That's who it was said to. Evening, Frank. Can you give me a card? Last year's predictions were 100%. Andrew Daly. Thank you very much. Anything coming from me? Frank Catherine Boyle.
Lindsay Forbes' mum's got a strain in her shoulder and neck.
So Lindsay, that's who I was just talking to.
Her mum.
Oh, come on, Lindsay. I don't have it. It's not belongs to me. Do you remember that time we did that show? I'll never forget this. This is true. I did the show and a man came through and he was a fisherman. Do you remember that? About the boat. And he was going on about this boat and he was showing me where he went and it belonged to this woman. And what was it I said?
Used to tie it up.
Used to tie it up. No, she said. No, he didn't as well.
Used to tie it up against some rocks.
Aye, some rocks. And she went, no. So how did he get off the boat? You know, how did he get in land? What was it she said? Can you remember?
She tied it off at a dock.
Tied it off at a dock. That's what you're saying, I don't have it. My mother hasn't, well, hello, if this is your father, so come on there, Lindsay, open up. Time to get going. Great stuff coming up.
That's Lindsay getting a row because of that woman at the show 5 years
No,
ago.
it's nothing to do with the women at the show. It had nothing to do with Lindsay. It's just sometimes people are literal, I don't have it. It's funny, my mother has it. Hello. No, you just need to make the connection. There's something else, Lindsay, you'll need to remember before you go, and that's little pains in that little girl's place. That needs to be sorted. Get it seen to, please. Now he's laughing. Anyway, whatever that's for. Don't say it's not me. Anyway. Laura Baines just coming. Hello. Hello. How are you? So listen, I don't know if Sharon Graham got the messages, but
No, she went out with the dogs.
All right.
I texted her.
All right.
She'll listen to it afterwards.
Okay then. I hope you like it. It was very clear. It's not for you. It's for Stephen. Mary Gardner, heartbroken, needs some guidance. What's wrong, darling? What's going on? Tell me what it is. There's nothing worse. That's a rotten start to the new year then. By the way, how did you feel? We've got a very big eclipse coming up, don't you? Did you know that?
Me?
They all have.
All right.
It's Leo. And that's very big. So, she's saying Hina wanted out.
Yeah, that's why she stopped watching the show. Hina was
I have to have a word with her. That's Hina.
Hina's getting very demanding these days. She's getting very grand.
Very grand, is she?
Yeah.
Anyway.
She's taking over as the dame in the family.
She's the dame in the family. Glad you know them well. Sure Hina wanted out. Listen. I'm going to continue tonight, okay? Laura Baines, good readings tonight. Thank you, Laura. There's a lot more coming through. And, right, okay. A lot coming through, and I've got a connection now. I'm not there, I'm here. I'm in this country, but I've got a connection with America. And this American connection is very important because it looks as though who we're talking about in the States is going through a real troubled, panic time. Could you please come back and let me know? And it's not, I've got to say to you, that the difference between what we would call a problem or a panic isn't what they would call it, if you know what I mean. No.
What do you mean?
Well,
is it a bigger problem?
No, it's a bigger problem. We'd see a problem as something big.
Right.
Something small that has been made into a big problem over there. You know? And I'm not saying that it isn't. We all feel our own pain, so whatever the worry is. But is there anybody there that can take the American connection? We're talking North America, New York, around that time, around that place, please? No.
Well, wait a minute. There's a bit of a lag on it. We need to leave it on half a minute. You can keep talking.
Yeah, I'd like to say this to Liz Simpson. Yes, is the answer to that. And they're always around. Especially your dad. Okay. And he said, I'm getting news about New York. I know New York. New Year for him. There's something important about New Year. You need to come back and let me know, Liz.
So Tricia McDonald's American friend is stressing over a major operation on back and neck.
Yeah. Are we talking about America in the north? We're talking, New York area, that kind of area, Washington maybe. I mean, it's not. I'm not in the south. I'm not in the heat. So I need you to come back and let me know about that, Tricia, please. Why did I take these glasses off? I can't see a thing. Tricia, you need to come in and let me know.
Ohio.
Where's that? Is that in the north?
I have no idea. I was off when we did geography. I'll look it up on the old interweb.
I think that Ohio's in the Midwest, isn't it?
Probably.
It's just I've got this whole thing about American Eagle.
It's in the Midwest.
There's Midwest, I was right. And also, can I ask you before I get the message to you? I don't know why I'm getting this tonight. Is there anything very much to do, Tricia, Was a government thing connected to them? I know that they're worried about neck and hospitals and stuff like that, but would you come back and let me know? Is it there?
Oh, it is the north. It's the kind of north of Washington.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I'm.
that side of the.
So it's you, right? Okay, doc. Right, Tricia, here we go. I've got to tell you, I've been given a thing about government and government problems there affecting your friend, okay? So you can say to that mad man called Trump, because he's got some hand involved in this one, I have to say. So there's something to be lost. Something will be whoever your friend is loses through something. Something comes to an end, doesn't come to an end in a nice way, but it's important that it comes to an end because new beginnings are coming up by April, between April and August, between April and August. So I'd like you to tell your friend that, if you wouldn't mind, email or Skype or whatever you're going to do, and let them know that that's important, okay? Great big change of direction coming up for her. Health's okay. Tell her not to worry about the health. So that's going to get better, okay? What is it?
She's saying if the person's insurance is low and they're disabled and they need to have the operation.
Is that what it is? Well, it's coming. I think they're going to, your health area is going to be all right for them to tell them that. But
So
something, but it's getting, you know, I've got, everything has to be cut away. I don't mean literally. I mean, something's just not working out. And I think that's the financial, or the, I'd hate to be ill in America, that's for sure. But that's about to change. You know, there's a government thing as well attached to them. Remember, I've told you that, please. It's a government thing.
Another poor Roberta.
Oh, I know. We had a friend who took a terrible, terrible bad cancer, and it cost her, I think it was something like $200 or maybe $300,000. And she got well for a couple of months, and eventually it came back. America knows how to make money over health. Anyway, that's been political and it's not me, but I want you to let you know of your friend, wherever he is, in Ohio, north of Washington, but all will be well there. It will come right for him, okay? And you know something? I have a funny feeling that you'll see this person. I don't know if you're going there, but they'll come to you. Remember what I'm saying to you. We would say a problem, a real problem is a drama. I'm not saying that's such a big drama there, but I'm sure that you'll call me out and that if I was face to face with you. But no, it's not really that. It's big, but it's not as big as problems we've known. Okay? But I've got a feeling he'll come and you'll see him. No, I'm quite happy with that. It's going to turn in the right direction for them. Just be careful. Government stuff. I get Trump here. I get all of that going on. Good oak. And listen, a wee word of warning, Tricia, to yourself. Would you do something about your stomach because you're getting odd pains, odd? I think you need a bottle or something for your stomach. I know that sounds terrible, but you do. Look at the time. Now listen, I'm going to be going on with this because this is really big tonight. So if you've got a question you want an answer to, do not hesitate to get on your phone, your mobile phone, and text Frank followed by your question to 85358 and be at the other end of it, and answer. Either myself or my team will get involved and we'll answer tonight as many as we can. Also, if you want to face-to-face with me, all you have to do is press the book now button at the top of the Facebook, and you'll get me there. I've had a really nice time tonight. Well, it's been a nice time, it's an odd time. Falkirk Wheel. The Falkirk Wheel. I'm a woman. I was taken there in a family unit, and I've passed over before Christmas, I think. She's saying. And I wore glasses. Are you there? Is someone to take this for this woman? But she's on the Falkirk Wheel, going up and down. And that's what she was. She wore a funny coat, she's saying. She liked this coat, but it was different. Are you there? No. I know there's always a time delay. Have you ever seen the Falkirk wheel, John?
No, in real life, no.
Neither have I. But that's what's up there, the Falkirk wheel. So you can, no, it's like a big round thing like that goes up. And it does all kinds of things.
Well, they moved boats from one canal to it's
Yeah, but is that not next to the Kelpies? Is the Kelpies not there?
I've no idea.
I don't know. It really must.
What is this? Geography O level?
I don't know. No, I'm just teasing and trying to get you to use your brain because of the cells that have been washed out of your head with the alcohol input.
Well, no one's picking up on the Falkirk wheel.
No, she's here anyway, this woman. It's the woman that's here. Anyway, I'm looking at her name. She was in a group. It'll probably be for somebody who's going to text me or write to me. Okay, my darlings, thank you so much for coming in tonight and sharing a spooky evening with me. And Joan's withdrawal from food and alcohol. It's a sight to see, let me tell you. But be nice to one another. Love you all, and I'll see you Sunday night. Okay? Sunday night, 9 o'clock. Take care of yourselves until then. Bye-bye, darlings. Bye-bye.